You use pin to pin it up so that it will not move. Pin it up. When you were drafting this pattern, the pulse point is supposed to be the pulse point is supposed to be 3.25, but I added 0.5, making 3.75, which means I've added the allowance for sewing. So you don't need to add allowance to this side, but we add half inch. We add half inch allowance. The upper part, we add allowance to the side, and we add allowance, half inch allowance to that part too. And this side, we didn't add the allowance for sewing allowance, and extra allowance. This place, we add half inch allowance and add half inch allowance. Half inch allowance here. And then we add half inch allowance here. Then this place, we are going to add, let's add 2 inch allowance. The reason why I'm adding 2 inch is because we are going to sew it. We sew it with the lining. We use half inch to sew it. Then 1.5 inch will be the extra allowance. So I'm using 1.5 inch for the allowance, for the extra allowance, because the person wants me to add, wants it to have allowance very well. So normal, I use 1.5 inch for all the allowance. I will use half inch to sew, then it remain 1 inch. So if I want to close, if I want to add allowance on the normal, then I always use 1 inch as extra allowance. But because the person wants me to add extra allowance, that's the reason I'm using 2 inch allowance. So after sewing, it remain 1.5 inch. So then I notch 3 inches. Notch the 3 inches. Let's be able, I'll be able to cut it. Front. Anytime you are cutting the front pattern, it does not have zip at the front, or there's no design on it at the front. It's just normal, there's no cutting at the front. You always cut on fold. On fold means this place will not be like this. That's the meaning of on fold. We did not add allowance to this place. We add half-inch allowance at the top. For sewing, there's no need to add half-inch here because I want this part to be short. So there's no need to add. I've already added the allowance. We did not add allowance at the down part, at the side, when we were drafting this pattern. So we added 2-inch for this allowance. We are adding 2-inch for this allowance too. This is the front pattern. Now, I'm going to add half-inch allowance. I add 2-inch allowance to everything. Add 2-inch allowance to the side. You're going to add half-inch up, half-inch at the zip side. And I'm going to add 2-inch at the side. I'm trying to cut the back. The reason why I'm recording this video like this is because there was no light and I'm done with the clothes. I need to tell you how I was able to achieve the v-neck shape. So you know that this is the front part and this place is unfold. This place is unfold. So before you cut the neck, what you're going to do is that you will minus, as you can see here. I've already done it, but I will explain how I was able to achieve the neck without leaving gap. So here I remove 0.2 is 0.2, total of 0. Let's see together. You see that this place to this place, look at it. I remove 0.2 here, 0.2 here, making 0.2, making half inch. You see, making half inch, making half inch. So the reason I remove this half inch is because I don't want this place and the other side to leave gap, because I noticed that whenever I want to cut neck that is wide, there is always space at the neck side. So the reason I remove 1.5 inch is because I don't want any gap in the clothes. So I have to eliminate the gap. I have to put neck darts. So what I did was that after doing it, I traced the half inch. I trace it to the bust point. The reason why is here is because this is the exact bust point and it is the half inch, the inch that I used to sew it. This is the exact bust point. So what you're going to do is you cut it, you trace it to this place. Then after tracing it, you put it on top. You put it on top of the, to eliminate, you see. But the thing is, when you want to sew it, this place, you will trace it together so that there will not be the space that is here. It's not going to be there. You trace it together. You understand? You trace it together. You can use your another pattern paper, or just make sure you know how to do it. I did it on my clothes, on the clothes. That is why I don't need to do it again. So you trace it here so that this small gap will be removed. You trace it there. You know that whatever you do here is going to be on the other side. So after tracing it, that's when you will now cut the neck you want to cut. So let's check the neck out. You see that the neck, there is, after wearing it, there will not be gap here. There will not be gap here. There will not be gap here, because almost all clothes that is wide, there is always gap at the neck side. It's going to be open a little, but since I've eliminated it, there will not be gap here. There will not be gap here. That's the essence of that neck dart. You understand? You will do that before you trace your neck like this. Thank you very much. Please, if you find this video helpful, please like, comment. You can ask any question, comment, or if there is any tutorial of any clothes you want me to cut for you, you can put it in the comment section. Thank you very much. I'll subscribe to my channel. Thank you. How I was able to achieve this down part, you see that it's slanted, it's not straight. After sewing the upper part, I go down by 1 inch from the, I used 9 inches for the hip line, so I go down by 1 inch, making 10 inch. That's where this slanting comes from. I slant it to the to the other side. That's how I did it. Then the length I use for these longer parts, the length I minus it from the original full length. That's what I use for the down parts. I don't know if you understand, but if you don't understand, you can ask me question at the comment section. I said I go down by 1 inch from the hip line. Hip line is 9 inch from the waist, so I go down by 1 inch. That's 10. That's where I brought the slant diagonal line from. That's how I was able to slant it. And when I want to measure this down part, I use organza. I use chiffon for this chiffon because I want it to be relaxed, so I use chiffon. So the original length, the original full length for this, I use the length of this side. So the original length that is here, I minus it from the total length. So after minusing it, the length that remains, that's what I use for the length of the chiffon.